Hello and welcome back to Pouches and More, posting a video after a long time. So without wasting a lot of time, let's get started with the video. Today we'll be preparing this cute box pouch. It's completely lined from inside. It's got enough space to hold coins, keys and the small stuff. Also here we have put a swivel clasp on one side and a tab on the other. So let's get started and check out the materials required to make this pouch. We require one piece of main fabric measuring 12 inches by 6 inches, lining again 12 inches by 6 inches and a quilting sheet 12 inches by 6 inches. We'll also require a main fabric. This measures 3 inch by 5 inch. We'll be cutting this later on. Now for the zip binding, we'll be using two pieces of fabric. We just folded it in half and this measures 7 inches by 2 inches. There are two pieces over here. We'll be using two binding strips, 4 inches by 2 inches. This is for the lining. An 8-inch long zip and one swivel clasp. So these are all the materials required. Now the first thing that we'll be doing is we are going to quilt the main fabric and the lining fabric. So we have placed the main fabric, then the quilting sheet and the lining fabric, and we're just going to quilt this, that we're going to make stitches on these. So here the quilting sheet is sandwiched between the main and the lining fabric. Once we have finished quilting them, the narrow edges we will be placing the zip binding. So the raw end, we are going to align it along with the raw end. The folded end is inside. We're just going to clip this. The same thing we'll be doing on the other side also. We're just going to place the folded part will be inside and the raw edge will be aligning with the raw edge, and we're going to clip this. Now here we need to make a stitch on both the sides. Once the stitch is done, we are just going to turn this over to the other side. So the folded part will be coming on the lining side and the raw end will be covered. And we're just going to clip this again. So this is how it will be looking. Now here we can make a stitch in case we want to. I won't be doing it. Now the same thing we'll do on the other side also. We're just going to fold it over and clip it. Now once that is done, we are going to place the zip like this. So the zipper tape will be on the lining fabric side. The slider will be facing up, and this is how we will be placing the zip and clipping them together. So here remember, the slider is facing up and we'll be making a stitch over here. So here we finished stitching. Now this is how it will be looking from the back. It will be looking neat. The same thing we'll be doing on the other side also. Align the other side with the zipper tape. See that the edges are neatly aligned and clip. Now again here we'll be making a stitch, that is to hold the binding and the zipper tape together with the fabric. Here we'll be making a stitch. Once the stitching is done, this will be looking. We are going to turn it over to the lining fabric side, and here we'll be making a center mark. This is the base center mark. Both sides we'll be doing it. We'll also be doing a side center. This is the base center. Now for the side center, we'll align the base center with the zipper teeth and make a mark over here. So this will be our side centers, and the same thing we'll be doing on the other sides also. So our marks are done. Now we are going to prepare the tab. We will be cutting this into two pieces. So we have already cut. One is 2 inches by 3 inches and the other is 3 inches by 3 inches. We are just going to fold it for center, then get the remaining two sides together like this and fold it. Here we will be making a stitch. This is for the simple tab. Now for the swivel clasp tab, the same thing we'll be doing, that is fold it in half and get both the raw edges to the center, and here we will be inserting in this one we'll be inserting this into our swivel clasp ring like this. So here we have finished stitching the tab and the clasp. Now on the base center, this is the closed side, we will be placing our tab, raw edge aligning with the raw edge. It is on the main fabric side on the base center, and this is the closed end of the zip, not the open end. So here we'll be stitching on the open end side of the zip. We'll be placing the one with the swivel clasp. So the tab with the swivel clasp, we will be placing it on the open end side of the zip. Same way, align the raw edge together and clip it. So here we're just going to make a stitch. Our tabs are attached, both sides. Now the open end of the zip, we will be cutting the extra, but we need to hold them together. So we're just going to make a stitch over here to hold them together. Our stitch is done and we have cut the extra. Now the next thing that we'll be doing is placing it like this, the base center along with the zipper teeth, and we'll be folding the side center, we'll be folding it towards the zip. So this is how it will be looking from the side. Just clip this. Same thing on the other side. The side center that we did, we are going to get it inside to touch the zip, and we are going to clip it. We did this on one side, the same we'll be doing on the other side also. Just get the side center marks towards the zip. Now we have clipped both the sides. This I'll be looking from the side. We're going to make a stitch over here. Our stitching is done. Now to cover this raw edge, we're going to attach the binding. Just align it like this and make a stitch. We're just going to clip it. Same thing on the other side also, and make a straight stitch over here. Our stitching is done. Now to complete this binding, we'll be folding it to the other side, and first we'll be folding it from this side like this, and then make a double fold from the top. Clip this. Same thing from the other side also. First side fold and then double fold from the top. We are going to clip this binding neatly. Now this we will be doing a hand stitch. So the same thing we'll be doing on the other side also, and we'll make a hand stitch. You can also make a machine stitch in case you want to. I'm just hand stitching this. Once our stitching is done, we'll be completing the other side also. So both binding is done. Now we'll turn it over to the right side, and we are going to neatly push the corners out and make a box. So our box pouch is completely ready. It's simple to make, and this is how it will be looking. Please do try this and let me know how yours turned out. If you found this video helpful, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.